So, how are you? As you can see, I'm walking. I'm walking without my cane. I'm doing pretty well. I'm at over 2 miles now. I'm going. I'm gonna get home and have a drink of water. But I'm doing very well. I'm very proud of the progress that I've made and the progress I'm going to continue making. I'm I stopped using the cane a few weeks ago. Once I noticed I was walking with minimal limp, and now I'm barely have a limp at all. I notice it. If I'm sure you won't if you see me, but I sure as heck do. The the balance is still an issue after a little bit, but I'm still working on that. I haven't fallen at all on this walk, which is definitely positive. When after I first had the stroke, I was falling 2, 3, 4 times a week. It become a regular thing. I fell as recently as a month ago. I fell going down the stairs and smashed my head and my arm. I had a little gash in my arm, but I've healed from that. I guess I have that mutant power. Let's go. But I'm doing pretty well, I think. I'm pretty comfortable. My biggest struggle is stamina. You know, I think I said it right. But I'm working on it. But I'm getting there. I plan on running within the next week. I'm going to one day I'm going to get out there and I'm not planning on running any 5K or ultra marathon yet. I mean, those two things will be coming. They are definitely coming. But right now, one step at a time. I'm walking a 5K today. I think that's something to be proud of. I know it's nothing to a lot of you, but it's everything to me. I'm I'm trying to achieve a victory every day, and this walk is my victory. Completing the walk is my victory anyway. Next week I'm going to run. I think I just told you that. I still, as you can see, I still struggle with short-term memory loss. I have a hard time remembering something just a few seconds ago. You can tell me something, whether I remember it or not, who knows. That's why that's why writing things down and creating a paper trail is so important for people like me and others who have had strokes or traumatic brain injury or anything like that. Um, I'm still struggling with reading, but not like I was. I'm doing a lot better. I would say I'm at like a sixth grade level, which doesn't sound like much, but I was at a first grade level just a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, something like that. Jeez, time flies. But yeah, a couple months ago, first grade level, when I first had this, I couldn't read at all. I couldn't get past one word. Now I'm reading, like, I can read almost a complete chapter. The biggest problem though with reading is I start reading and I forget what I've already read. So I have to do it slowly, kind of reread things a couple of times. So when I read, it creates like creates a familiarity in my head, and I'm able to work from there. I'll be able to remember what I'm reading. I'm able to process what I'm reading, and it's just repetition. Um, the thing with having stroke and getting back into the swing of things is learning to adapt, learning to write, or learning to do things in a different way than I had in the past. Where before I was able to just read a book in a night or two. It'll take me a week or two because I have to go back and I have to reread it. I'll read a few paragraphs, then I'll go back and I'll read them again, and then it will make sense to me. And I just kind of do that throughout, and I have a method, and it works for me. And numbers. So I can kind of read numbers. They kind of like to, I guess dyslexia kind of, I mix them up. I'm able to, like, when I read a number and I write it down, or I read a number and I have to tell you what it was, I may get some of those numbers mixed up. All I hear is the numbers. I'll remember the numbers. The order, that's a different story altogether. I'm not there yet. I'm working on that. Like everything else, we'll get there. But I have created a method to be successful in that. So what I do is, if someone's giving me a number, say on the phone, I'll write it down as they're saying it, like 2649. I'll write down those numbers as they're being read to me. I'll ask the person to read them slowly so I don't make a mistake. And if I'm reading, I have to cover up all of the numbers except for the one I'm reading in order to comprehend, in order to know what, you know what I'm saying. And for my biggest problems were subtraction, division, stuff like that. But it's 2023. We have calculators. We don't need to do any of that in our heads anymore. Yeah, I'm dependent on technology now, but that's all right. I'm I'm pretty happy. Pretty pretty happy where I am. I've adapted, and I'm my leg is tired. Um, I'm exhausted, but I don't know how far I've walked, but I'm almost home. I still struggle with speech, uh, it's aphasia. It doesn't go away. I mean, it might get better, but this is what you've got. It's the later in the day it is, the worse it is. So it is what it is. That I'll work on it the best that I can, but I can't promise that I'll be successful. But anyway, um, anyway, we're I'm pretty happy with things. I'm happy where I am, and I'm happy with the successes that I've had. Uh, I look forward to talking to you soon. Oh, work. That was another thing. So I plan on getting back to work after the new year. Um, I've worked hard, not where I want to be at, but I'm working hard to get there, and I will be there again in the next few months, a few weeks, next month, whatever it is. But I want to make sure I'm well rested and alert when I finally get back to working and representing clients. So I want to do the best that I can do for my clients. I want to be on my A game at all times. So, hey, best to do it. Best to do it while healthy. So anyway, we'll talk soon. I'm almost home. Yeah, and thank you all for being so supportive through all this. This has been a nightmare of an experience, and fortunately, I didn't think it would ever be done, and we're getting close. I'm starting to have faith. Now I'm just gonna rest up for the next month, do some exercise, get back into shape, because God, I've gotten fat. And game on, guys. We'll see you soon.